Hi there, VC. It's Steve Whitty here, and here to report on some more recent finds. As I said, catching up a little bit on myself. This video may not go out on the day of recording, it may go out a little bit later. Just gives me a chance to be able to tidy things up a little, a little bit in the flat. These are mixture charity hall finds, £1 finds, a couple of nice surprises I got from a charity store. So I think here goes. I've got quite a few to show you. First up, got this in the pound bin at my local record store. This is David Bowie's Scary Monsters and Super Creeps. Black RCA label. What more can I say about this album? Yeah, you've got Ashes to Ashes, Fashion, the title track. It really was, it's statement of intent for the 1980s. This was from Bowie. He sort of like he just carried on seamlessly. Vast improvement on Lodger. It's brilliant album. Pleased to have got that. Next album, got this in the charity shop. Now it's a reggae album. It's by a guy called Brent Doe, and it's an album called Build Me Up. It's sort of like lovers rock. Best describe it. It is on the Trojan label. Back in. Not bad album. And if you see anything with Trojan, it's worth picking up and having a listen to. Vinyl's in good nick. Cover I like to just glue back together again. But yeah, really good. I'm trying to remember which band he was in. He's no longer with us, sadly. But yeah, really good. Bit of reggae lovers rock to listen to. This is one album I found in the charity shop. I was really pleased to find this. It's in such a great nick. This is a box set of 3 records. It's Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong, which they recorded together. Now this is on the Verb French Verb record, and it's absolutely beautiful condition. It cost me a couple of quid. And these were recorded in 1956 and 1957. And the lineup on the first, you've got musicians. Obviously, you've got Ella Fitzgerald, Louis Armstrong, but you've got Oscar Peterson, Buddy Rich is on here, Herb Ellis, Ray Brown, and Louis Bellson. They're recorded in LA between 1956 and 1957. Just sound great. Can't We Be Friends? Got Making Whoopies on this. These Foolish Things Remind Me of You is on here. Let's Do It. Let's Fall in Love. A Fine Romance. Very much standards of the day, but so pleased to find this. This is a beautiful record. Now, sometimes, as I've mentioned, I do volunteer in my local Oxfam, so we do get the odd record batch of vinyl come through. And recently we had a haul of particularly Mario Lanza records. And one of these was a triple box set which only had 2 discs in. So I'm thinking, the third one must be around. And I picked up this one Mario Lanza record that got 2 discs in. I think, this is going to be the one. Sadly, it wasn't the case. However, what was in there, with no cover, was Jimi Hendrix Smash Hits on the Polydor label. Beautiful condition. For £1, what more can I say? It's just, it's one of those finds you do get sometimes. People are a bit slapped, some can be a bit slapdash, particularly with their records, particularly with their CDs as well. So, sometimes you do have to dig a little bit deeper to get some of those rewards. It's got everything on here, Hey Joe, Foxy Lady, Purple Haze, Wind Cries Mary. It's got all the standards of the early stuff. Another pound buy. And this is Rainbow Rising. And this, I believe, looking at it, I think it's the Greek pressing. I believe looking at the sleeve, can make out. I don't know if you can make out whether the Greek alphabet on here at the bottom. Yeah, again, plays. Absolutely well pleased to get that. It is, you know, if you're going to have one Rainbow album, you might as well have that one. Another charity shop find, and again, I was really pleased to get this, and it was quite cheap purely because of the condition of the box. This is Frank Sinatra, the Reprise years. Now, Frank Sinatra left Capitol and set up Reprise Records, I believe it's his label, and this 4-disc record box set is basically chronicles that part, and it's got all your standards. And here's the reason why I got it for literally a couple of, again, for that £3. There's a split in the box there. But you've got a booklet there, the great man there, and then each record is in, and it slightly gets darker, sort of like beige, brown, coffee. There you go. You've got everything on here. Stranger in the Night, you know, and it ends with really Night with My Way, which, you know, no, it's not his tune, but well, it is his tune. It's the song that's most associated with him. So I was really pleased to pick that up. Another surprising find I got for £1. This is the Best of Status Quo. Now this is sort of like refers to the period, early 70s, while I was still on Pi before they left to join Vertigo. So it's the period really when they dropped the psychedelics and they were just starting to get down to the more rockier side. And a bit like I showed you some months back with Dog of Two Heads, the lineup is known as Francis Rossi was calling himself Mike, and Rick Parfitt was calling himself Richie Parfitt. And what I was pleased about this, because this was reissued on the PRT label, but this is on the original Pi label, so I'm really pleased to pick that up. It's a good album, it plays, it's really good quality vinyl. So Andy showed this about the bands that don't get enough love on VC. This is Still I Span, All Around My Hat. And it goes on the Green Chrysalis label. And it's got the biggest hit. All Around My Hat was the band's biggest hit. Very much a sort of folky rock, the poppiest side to their sound. But yeah, I can't say enough about Still I Span. They're a great band in the folk rock tradition. It's worth checking them out if you haven't checked them. A band that I was really pleased to find, because it's very difficult sometimes to find it. I've got Sweet, the Golden Greats. Now this is I believe a German or Dutch best of. On the RCA label. Actually, no, it's Spanish. Cara One is side one, and you've got here. It's not even got the sugar, but the bubblegum stuff. But you've got, you know, it starts with Blockbuster, Hellraiser, Ballroom Blitz, Teenage Rampage, the 16s, Turn It Down, Side 2, Fox on the Run. What a great single that is. Action, Lost Angels, Lies in Your Eyes, Fever of Love, and Stairway to the Stars. Sweet. One of the great bands that managed to sort of reinvent themselves. An album I've brought, and I think I'll probably regret buying, it's Changeling by Toyah. She's had a successful 1981. This came out in 82, and I think it's very pompous, to be quite honest. It's not a great record. I don't really much care for it, to be honest. You got Brave New World. In fact, I think it sort of jumps up most of the side too. So I'm not too upset. In fact, it might not even go in the collection. I might use the record as a sort of divider. Means I've got cover then to protect something else. Tubes. This is the Complete Backwards Principle. This came out, I believe, in 1981. Probably best known track on here is, where are we? Don't Want to Wait Anymore, which was a bit like a ballady single. Tubes, one of the legendary bands, particularly more for their stage show than anything. This came out on the Capitol label. Capitol label. Yeah, not a bad album. Some good stuff on here. So it's worth checking out. Probably, I wouldn't mind a copy of the debut album. I do like White Punks on Dope. I was given this Utopia Raw album. It's obviously Utopia's really Todd Rundgren, and you've got also features talents of Roger Powell, Kasim Sultan, and John Wilcox on the Bearsville record. It's not a bad album. Certainly makes me want to check out some more Utopia. Obviously I'm aware of Todd Rundgren's work, but get a copy of Utopia for nothing. You can't turn that down. You got Jennifer Warnes' famous Blue Raincoat, which is her covers album of Leonard Cohen songs. She was a backing singer for Leonard Cohen for a while. You got their first would take Manhattan, Bird on a Wire, famous Blue Raincoat, Joan of Arc, which features Leonard Cohen, the man himself, on guest vocals. Ain't No Cure for Love, Coming Back to You, Song of Bernadette, A Singer Must Die, Came So Far from Beauty. It's a good album, great interpretation of Leonard Cohen songs. And again, it's an album, if you haven't listened to, I would strongly recommend you do. Dutch Issue, this is sort of like Monsters of Rock. This is a Wishbone Ash. It's sort of like best of, really. It's a good introduction to Wishbone Ash if you've never heard them before, I would say. It's not it hasn't got me rushing out to buy any more of the stuff, but it's great. It's not a bad album. This is a classic album. I got this for £1. This is Neil Young, After the Gold Rush. What can you say about this song? It's on the Reprise. Beautiful condition. Just the sleeve that sort of lets it down a little bit. Gatefold as well. Also, you've got here Tell Me Why, After the Gold Rush. Southern Man's on here. Cripple Creek Ferry. It's just a classic album. Again, if you're going to have a Neil Young album, it's that and Harvest. They're the two classic ones. But then you got all that other stuff in the late 70s, and some of the deviations he went off in the 80s as well. It's worth considering. From Neil Young, I go down to Zodiac Mind Warp and the Love Reaction Tattoo Beat Messiah. It was an album that I had on CD. I quite like the band, sort of comic metal in a way. That's the band itself. Nothing too astounding, but it's okay. A couple of compilations to finish. This is songs performed in the motion picture Easy Rider. So you've got Steppenwolf with The Pusher and Born to Be Wild. You've got If 6 Was 9, Jimi Hendrix Experiences on there. And a couple of Roger McGuinn songs, It's All Right Doing, It's All Right, Ma, I'm Only Bleeding, and Ballad of the Easy Rider. You've got Birds on here as well. It's a good little album, actually. It's on the stateside Dunhill label. And then finally, a Music for Pleasure compilation. It's We Do 'Em Our Way. It's sort of like a punk new wave compilation of cover versions. So you've got here Sex Pistols, their version of Rock Around the Clock, and I'm Not Your Stepping Stone, which I think is great. Stranglers, their version of Walk On By. Hollywood Brats, Then He Kissed Me. Those Helicopters, World Without Love. The Golant Pistons, Which Friday on Their Mind. Frying Lizard's Money, great song. Devo Satisfaction, I Can't Get Me Now. UK Subs, She's Not There. Dickie Knight's White Satin. Satin, sorry, the Slits, I heard it through the grapevine, and the Hammersmith Gorillas, you really got me. That concludes those final finds. So, VC, I hope you enjoyed those. If you liked what you see, thumbs up, thumbs down if you didn't. Feel free to comment. I always enjoy reading the comments. And if you liked what you see and you want to subscribe, just click on the subscribe button. So until the next time, VC, take care.